A very good afternoon to you in studio. Well, we're still here in East London, coming to you, where the MEC for Education here in the province, Fundile Kate, took us into his confidence about the controversial tablets that were recently launched by the department to ensure e-learning. They say it's a strategy for e-learning so that the matriculants cannot waste time as they are chasing an 80% pass rate here in the province. Well, the 55,000 units of the tablets are really came into the fore, and people were saying that they're really controversial, and they were saying that the department should have used the money in a more fashionable manner. But it has maintained that it's in the good interest of the students and of the learners, and that their set targets will be achieved even if it's a lockdown, even if schools are closed, with these tablets. But to tell us more, I'm now joined by someone from the department. Good afternoon to you. I understand that you're from the asset management of the department where these tablets pass through you. Can you give us your name, please?
My name is Nandi Patembo.
Okay, can you kindly tell us how will these tablets actually work for these students?
Okay, the e-learning solution involves 55,000 tablets installed with all the curriculum-related applications. The first rollout, which is of the 55,000, is intended to target matriculants, which is grade 12 learners, in quintile 1, 2, and 3. Those are the poorest of the poor in terms of households and the background. So this first rollout is currently being implemented to benefit the learners from those households.
Why the move to lease instead of buying? I understand that the department is facing dire financial constraints. Can you kindly tell us about why is this the best move instead of purchasing them?
The reason why the department decided to lease the tablets, it's because firstly the lease procurement model, it will not require an upfront payment, which is in this case 404 million. The 404 million will be staggered over 36 months, and this gives the department an opportunity to attend to other priority programs of the department without having to cough up that much money at once. And secondly, because this is an operating lease, which basically say that whatever faulty instances or damages that may occur on the tablets, the lessor, which is the service provider that is leasing these to the department, will be responsible. So that transfers the costs and the risks to the service provider as well. That is one of the benefits as well of leasing.
Should a learner lose these? They are still children, even though they are next year they might not be in high school. But should a learner lose this tablet, what measures are there to ensure that they receive them back? Or should something happen to the tablet, maybe lose it, maybe get marked, what happens then?
Well, as a way to prevent such things, firstly, the department has installed the Noxcut app, which is the track and trace version. Immediately when it comes to our attention that a particular device has been lost, we will inform the service provider, which will be able to track and trace such a device, and will be able to locate it, and also we will be able to block it, so that even if we cannot find it, that device will not be of any use to the person who has it. And then secondly, the device are also permanently marked, which is the engraving, with a stamp of the department. So anyone who gets hold of the device will be able to differentiate that this one belongs to the department. After this rollout, we intend to run a campaign wherein we will be engaging the communities as well, alerting them of this project, so that they can also safeguard these assets and be able to be the advocates or the ambassadors for the department in terms of ensuring that these are not sold back into the black market. Yes.
Lastly, before I let you go, they come out with each month they be loaded with 4 gigs. How do we ensure that the learners don't download other material and make sure that this is strictly for educational purposes?
Okay. The data and the softwares that have been installed on the tablets, they actually have a social media block. So the learners will not be able to access some of the social media sites. We had ensured of that, and we have preempted that situation. The 3 gig out of the 4 gig that they're getting monthly is strictly for accessing curriculum-related content.
I thank you so much for your time. I understand that you are a busy person. Well, there you have it from one of the officials here at the Department of Education in the Eastern Cape, briefly telling us about the benefits of these tablets. Even though they are much talked about, they say that they will yield positive results for the province in terms of achieving greater results. From us here, myself, Abongile Jantjies, and my colleague Vuyo Funani, it's back to you in studio.